Nnamdi Kanu, this is the FCT High Court, Abuja. So, Nnamdi Kanu has filed a 550 million naira suit against the Nigerian Medical Council and the 10 medical doctors that conspired and issued a fake medical report against him. And the court ordered that they should examine Nnamdi Kanu, but that they never did. So they went to wrote what they call medical report, and it was that medical report that made the court to refuse Nnamdi Kanu's bail. So based on that, we have written to them, and they did not show any remorse. So we have filed a suit against them. It's 550 million naira suit against the Nigerian Medical Council and other medical doctors. So that is the position. Thanks and God bless you.
My people, this one is serious. Nnamdi Kanu has just filed a N550 million lawsuit against the Nigerian Medical Association, NMA, and a number of medical doctors. And the accusations are powerful. He's claiming they issued a forged medical report that has hurt his legal rights. This latest move by Kanu's team is more than just another court battle. It could shift how his detention and trial are viewed legally, medically, and politically. Before I unpack everything, please do me a favor. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because this story is unfolding right now, and you'll want to follow every twist. So, what's the gist of Kanu's suit? According to his legal team, the medical report that was used in court is not legitimate. They claim it was forged, or at least improperly handled. He argues that no proper, independent medical examination was done, and yet the report has been used to justify certain decisions against him in his ongoing legal battle. He is demanding an N550 million in damages from the NME and 10 doctors, holding them legally accountable for what he calls a false, manipulated medical document. This is not a small claim. It is huge, both in money and in significance. Why is this so important? Because in a high-stakes trial like Kanu's, any medical report can have serious legal implications. Reports may be used to argue about his health, his capacity to stand trial, or even bail considerations. If the document is indeed forged or manipulated, it challenges the integrity of the judicial process. Kanu's lawyers are effectively saying, this medical report is not just incompetent, it is part of a misuse of power. Now, what are the risks and challenges for both sides? For Kanu, this lawsuit is a double-edged sword. On one hand, if he wins, he undermines part of the prosecution's case and shines a spotlight on due process. But on the other hand, pursuing a N550 million claim means he must produce strong proof, both in court and publicly. For the NMA and the doctors, being dragged into such a high-profile case threatens their reputation, and they will be forced to defend their professional integrity in court. Let's also talk about how Nigerians are reacting. On social media, many of Kanu's supporters are celebrating this move as finally speaking truth to power. They see it as a bold strategy, not just legal, but symbolic. Others are more cautious. They worry this could distract from the larger trial or be a tactic to delay justice rather than speed it up. Some critics are asking, why now? Are there other motives? But across all sides, one thing is clear. This lawsuit just elevated the medical legal dimension of Kanu's case to a new level. If you're watching right now, help me understand what the people are thinking. Drop truth in the comments if you believe medical reports should be trusted only after proper verification. And do subscribe so you can join the next update. Let's break this down from the legal medical perspective. In court, medical documentation is very powerful. It can influence whether a defendant is considered fit to stand trial or whether they should be granted bail on health grounds. By challenging the authenticity of his medical record, Kanu is not just saying this is untrue. He's raising the possibility that key evidence was manipulated. If the court finds merit in his claim, it could lead to a re-evaluation of how such reports were obtained, who ordered them, and whether those reports should have even been accepted in the first place. There is also a public policy issue here. If a medical body like the NMA is accused of issuing a forged or fraudulent document, in such a political case, it raises questions about accountability, professional ethics, and the oversight of medical practitioners. Nigerians will be watching closely. Will the NMA defend itself with transparency? Will the doctors named in the suit be held responsible? And importantly, will this case prompt reforms in how medical reports are used in legal settings? But we have to be realistic. Winning a N550 million lawsuit is not easy. Kanu's lawyers must provide convincing, documented evidence, expert medical testimony, proof of forgery or manipulation, chain of custody of patient records, and that the doctors deviated from professional standard. The NMA, for its part, will likely demand a robust defense, counter-expert opinions, a demonstration that proper medical procedure was followed, and that the report is genuine or at least defensible. This case also has political dimensions. Many see it as part of Kanu's broader legal and political strategy. He has had a long, complicated battle with the Nigerian state. This lawsuit can be interpreted not just as a fight for his personal rights, but as a larger challenge to institutions. By suing for such a large amount, he's raising the stakes. It's not just about him. It's about the credibility of those who act on behalf of the government, or those who could be seen as aligned with it. But what about the impact on public trust in medicine? If Nigerians believe that medical reports can be forged or misused in court, it erodes trust in the health legal system. People may fear that medical documents are not objective or safe, and that is dangerous for a justice system that relies on those records. Let me ask you, do you think this lawsuit will make Nigerians trust medical legal reports more or less? Type more or less in the comments. I want to see what you believe. Here's what to watch next. We should see filings from both sides very soon. Kanu's detailed witness list, his medical experts, evidence of forgery. Then, the NMA's response. Will they countersue? Will they offer a settlement? We could also see public statements, media campaigns, and expert commentary from legal and medical professions. This is not just a court case. This is becoming a national conversation about medicine, law, and power. If you are following this closely, I will continue tracking it, and I can bring a breakdown of Kanu's legal strategy, plus an explanation of how this could affect his trial going forward. If you want me to do that, just type "continue the gist" in the comments, and I will upload part 2 quickly. As we wrap up, my people, remember this. Justice is not only about punishment or freedom, it's also about truth. If reports were forged, that's a betrayal of both medicine and law. If this case forces accountability, it could set a strong precedent. But if it's brushed aside, then mistrust will linger. Please like, share, and subscribe right now so more people hear this critical story. and make sure you drop your thoughts. Your voice matters. Do you want me to watch the filings and keep you updated? Just say the word. Stay calm, stay informed, and keep believing that truth matters.